Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Limit Break Ray here with another mini mayhem special. This is Alleyway, one of the original titles released with the Nintendo Game Boy. We are once again, like I said, playing in traditional Game Boy colors because, well, you spoiled brats out there need to go ahead and learn a lesson from us oldies. Us oldies, once again, did not have color with our console. The Game Boy, like I said, may have been in black and white, or like some people would like to call it, spinach green. It may have been in these colors, but I'm telling you now, they were fun. That was the thing that had the Game Boy ruling over every other color system out there. It was a powerhouse, even though it had what the Japanese like to call withered technology, taking technology that was older and turning it into something new. So, without further ado, let's get into the game, which is probably going to be boring for some of my Let's Players. There's Mario hopping into the bar. Alright, let's see. This is actually I hate saying the word ripoff, but a ripoff of the original Breakout game. But Alleyway was a very fun game to play back in the day. Let's see how far we can get without losing too many, dare I say it, balls. I love doing games from back in the day, though. I really do, because no one else seems to want to do them anymore. They've just passed into obscurity. Just like being able to go to the mall without being bothered by some big ugly motherfucker who's just out to cause trouble. Gone are the days when you could just go and shop and relax. And I really did hate to bring that back up again, but I mean, lots of arcades had Breakout in them too, and it was a great time during the 80s and the early 90s. It was a great time. You didn't have to worry too much. I mean, there were incidents happening, but they weren't as severe as they are today, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, you have terrorist groups just threatening to come over here and cause trouble. But I'm going to ask them why. Why are you doing this? Why? Why all the hate? What's going on? We're not trying to take over your country. I don't want nothing to do with taking over anybody's country. I mean, look what I'm doing. Look at what I'm doing right now. I'm sitting here playing badly for people's entertainment. I'm not trying to take over the world. I'm not trying to become the greatest YouTuber on earth. I'm trying to have fun. And I'm trying to go ahead and entertain my friends in the process. Ladies and gentlemen, we were not put on this earth to fight. We were put on this earth to live. We were not put here to, squabble. I mean, enjoyment is part of life. And we should try to do that more. We should try to get more enjoyment out of life, and we should just enjoy the simple things like missing these bricks constantly, being down to one last man. Mario is probably not going to be happy if I lose his last ball. I'm doing my very best to control this paddle. Oh, damn it. Abandoned ship, abandoned hope, oh my gods. And the game is over. Just like that. Alright, let's listen to the cheery music and give it one more shot, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, I mean, I know I tend to be kind of serious on some of these matters, but I mean, I hear the news every day. I mean, people shooting one another over stupid things. I mean, terrorist groups just doing dumb things, blowing up their own people. Why? Why would you want to do that? Why not just go ahead and, take off the suicide vest and go have a nice barbecue with your family? Come on now. I mean, why are you doing this? Why? I ask you why. Do you have a real answer for me out there? I mean, if anybody sees this video over enough, because I made my videos available worldwide, I'm asking you why. I ask you why. Why can't you just sit down, grab a Game Boy like I do, and just, enjoy life? And then afterwards, just, go and be with your families. I mean, I know most of you fighters out there have families. So why? I mean, I'm talking directly to you. I am. See what I'm doing? I'm sitting here enjoying a game of Alleyway on my Super Game Boy. And possibly going to fail miserably again. For the entertainment of my audience. And if you're out there, put down your weapons. Go back to your families. Rebuild. And just try to enjoy life. It's not that hard. I mean, I know that I look at the news and I know that the lands there are devastated, but and I know it's probably going to be hard to rebuild. I know it is. But see, it was all just stupid. It was. I mean, just like the Vietnam War. I mean, it was a stupid war. It took many, many lives, including it almost took the life of my real father, who passed away recently a few years ago. He was a sniper rifleman in the Army. And I just don't know why. I just don't. I don't know why. I don't know why I lost that ball. But, ladies and gentlemen, seriously, it's really time to just put down all the weapons and just try to enjoy life. Great, a moving hazard. I actually made it to the second level, ladies and gentlemen, while talking about war and peace. But I really do think that we should just have a drive for peace. Let's just try to make the world a better place. Let's bring back arcades. Let's bring back being able to go to the mall without fear. Let's be able to go for walks in the park again. Let's be able to walk our dogs without having somebody try to snatch the dog from us. I mean, have you heard about these things? Now we have to put radio tracking systems in dogs because people are stealing dogs now. Really? Seriously? You can't shell out a little bit of money to get a pet? Really? Or you want to steal somebody else's pet? And I'm just losing my ass off now on this level. Oh, abandoned ship. Abandoned hope, Mario. Oh my goodness. Oh my gods. Oh. Alright, let's give it one more shot, ladies and gentlemen. And then we're going to end this mini mayhem and we're going to move on to some more miniature mayhem. And then we'll probably move on to something a little bit more upgradable and debatable. But seriously, ladies and gentlemen, I mean, why? Why do that? I mean, ISIS and all these terrorist groups out here, I'm talking directly to you. Why don't you just let it go? Because that's what I do. I mean, I just let things go. I mean, granted, I don't speak to people anymore because really it's just not something that I do. Rather than fight and fuss, just let it go and leave that person be. It's just the same thing with nations. Nations should just let things go and let other nations handle their own business. Like I'm doing right now, just not handling my business and losing my balls again, like I did on my pinball demonstration yesterday. These games are oldies but goodies, and like I said, they harken back to a more peaceful time. The time when, there wasn't as much war and as much conflict as we have today. I mean, to date, the killing just needs to just stop. It's over senseless things. It really is. We're squabbling over resources that could become more plentiful. I mean, look at gas prices. Gas prices are down because gas is plentiful. Oil is plentiful right now. And I do hope it stays that way because I really am enjoying the low gas prices right now. I mean, they're helping everybody out. And, and now the oil barons are crying that they're not making enough money. Oh, I mean, God forbid that you don't be able to buy that, that expensive yacht or get that filet mignon for dinner. I mean, God forbid that you have to walk among us common men and drive cars that are common, instead of being able to be chauffeured to work in that nice limo. I mean, seriously, really? You're going to cry because oil prices are down? I mean, I do feel for the workers. I do. Because production is, is not, as high as it was. But, I mean, I don't feel for the big guy on top who owns the oil companies. I do not feel for you. I do not feel your pain because you made your business off of the backs of these workers and you didn't give them what they actually deserve. They risk their lives out on these oil rigs every single day and night to produce the oil to keep nations going. And you sit here and cry on Wall Street, oh my gods, I'm only selling oil at $27 a barrel. Oh my gods. Oh my gods. I got to eat regular 5-inch steak instead of eating filet mignon. I have to do that. I have to drive a common car to work. I have to drive myself to work instead of being driven in a limo. I have to live in a regular three bedroom house instead of living in a manor. I mean, come on, ladies and gentlemen. Really? Seriously? And once again, I just have to go ahead and stress that we need to just stop all this fighting. We need to stop all this war. We need to stop all this senselessness and just sit down, play a game of allyway, and just relax. And just break bricks with a little ball and relax. Just do that. I mean, take it from me. Maybe I seem stressed at work sometimes. I really do. But I enjoy my work. I do. I enjoy my work because, well, I know I'm providing a service for people. And I'm working, for a good company. And, I mean, they are still quite small now, but we're growing. And as we grow, the needs of other people do grow, and we try to provide that service for them. But the thing is that you need to enjoy what you do. Because my granddaddy always told me one thing. If you don't enjoy what you do, you're never going to be good at it. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I've made it to the 3rd level. This level is going to piss me off, and I'm going to show you why as soon as, if I do last long enough, as soon as that ball hits that top brick area, watch what happens. See how big my paddle is right now, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, okay, this isn't the level it actually happens. Never mind. This is not good. This is the crush level. If you don't break these bricks out in time, you will get crushed. It's almost as bad as playing the game Quarth, which is another classic that I may pull out and show you guys. Quarth is a faster paced game than this one is. I really do hate games that lack music. I really hate games that make me lose my balls. Losing my balls, ladies and gentlemen. And to all you people out there who are fighting amongst yourselves, who are fighting senseless wars, who are just blowing themselves up over nothing, why don't you go ahead and have the courage to put down your weapons and do what I just did? And, I just abandoned my ship, but, just put down your weapons. Have the courage to put them down. Have the courage to apologize to other nations for what you've done. Because, America may not be the greatest nation on earth, and I'm not even going to claim that they are, because we have our faults. We fought senseless wars. The Civil War, the Vietnam War. These wars were all in the name of freedom. But, if you ask me, the last 2 wars that I mentioned were wars where we stuck our noses in where we didn't belong. And I know I'm probably going to catch flack for this, but it's just wrong. It is. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I have reached my limit on this mini Let's Play, as short as it was. I hope everybody enjoyed this. I hope everybody enjoyed the conversation. And do take to heart that we do need peace in the world. We do need to be able to get back to where we were a few decades ago. The 80s and 90s, in my opinion, were a more peaceful time. And now we're in the 21st century. We need to act like it. We need to grow up. Not grow up in a sense where we lose our childlike, perceptions of things. We need to go ahead and recapture that. We need to recapture that. We need to recapture peace. So, without further ado, my name is Limit Break Ray. I hope everybody has enjoyed this mini Let's Play. It's very quiet here. I really hate that because, like I said, these games lack music. I hate that. Anyway, I do hope everybody enjoyed my miserable failure in this game. I've reached my limit. Enjoy the day. Peace, y'all. Peace. And goodbye.